We have Eric Ritchie with us tonight, and you've got a big interview coming up here real soon.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking about a local guy who's really made good, Nancy. He's in Pawtucket tonight. We're talking about Jim Gibbons.
All right.
It was July 23rd when Findlay High School graduate Jim Gibbons found out he was headed to Toledo. Now, being a member of the Mud Hens, Gibbons realized he was just one step away from the majors. Gibbons spent just one day with the Mud Hens in Toledo before embarking on his first AAA road trip. Let's look at his stats. Currently, Gibbons has played in 10 games, and he's put up some real nice numbers. 40 at-bats, Jimmy is hitting .275. He's scored 5 times. He's also knocked in 5 runs. Look at him on the base paths, 2 for 2. He's also hit 3 doubles. Now, the Mud Hens are in Pawtucket tonight. Game time at 7 p.m. We join Jim Gibbons live now over the phone from the stadium. Jim, first of all, congratulations on the call-up, and thanks for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you. Glad to talk to you.
Jim, first of all, let me ask you, as far as assessing your performance, how would you say you've performed at the AAA level over the past 10 games?
Well, so far I've been very pleased. I mean, I certainly got to play. I knew coming here that they weren't going to send me up here and sit me on the bench, so I was happy about that, of course, and luckily I've done well. I mean, I've played well enough to stay in a lineup every day, and if things go well, I think I'm going to open some more eyes.
Jim, and I know you've made the gradual progression up the Tigers farm system. Talk to us about what it's like, and I know there's a difference in minor league ball from each level, but talk to us about the major difference between AA at London, Ontario, and AAA now that you're at Toledo.
Well, I think there's a couple things. First of all, off the field, of course, in AA, travel is a big part, and you hear a lot of stories about travel in the minor leagues. And in AA, it's probably the worst. I mean, our farthest bus ride was 12 and a half, 13 hours to Baltimore and from Harrisburg to London. So that's tough. That's tough playing a game, getting on the bus, driving for that long, and then have to get up the next day and play. In AAA now, we fly everywhere, and that too is not as easy as everybody would think it is, because we like tonight, we finished the game. We finish the game at the end of the series. We don't leave after the game. We leave tomorrow morning at about 5:45 in the morning. So we have to get up early tomorrow and fly into Columbus and play that night. So it's not as easy as everybody thinks. On the field, the biggest adjustment, of course, is pitching. In AA, you got guys, as far as velocity and things like that, it's pretty much the same. But in AA, you got guys missing the plate by 3-4 inches. Here, you guys got missing the plate by only an inch or two, and that's a tough adjustment.
Jim, if you would, talk to us a little bit about what the Tigers farm system has said to you and really your preparation to the big leagues. I know everyone in minor leagues baseball's dream is to actually play in the big show. What have they told you that you have to do to make it to the Tigers?
Well, right now, I think they're really high on me. I mean, this is only my second full season, and I'm in AAA already. That's unusual in itself. I am 25 years old, which I'm one of the younger guys on the team. But so far, all indications have been very good, and they really, they showed me something by moving me here, and they're going to play me every day and see what I can do, and hopefully I can perform well enough where I can earn a spot on the roster, or, hopefully come back here next year.
Jim, let me ask you one last question. I know Toledo right now in last place in your division, but you're playing Pawtucket, and I know there's got to be a competitive edge up there. Franklin Stubbs hit 3 home runs against you guys last night, but I'm sure as far as the ball club, I know you said you had a team meeting today. I'm sure the Mud Hens are looking to climb up the standings a bit.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If you look at the other division, we would be in second place in the other division. Our division is one of is probably the toughest in minor league, certainly in AAA and in all of minor league baseball. It's the closest race. Pawtucket, they're not doing so well, but they have a lot of players. They have Tim Nary, who's on big league rehab. Jeff Richardson, he's playing second base tonight. He's on rehab with the big league club. Franklin Stubbs, of course, is established in the big leagues. Melindo Perez, he's a pitcher. He's on rehab. I faced him the other night. So, there's some quality players here, and everywhere you go, there's big league players down playing.
Jim, well, thanks a lot for taking time out. I know you're a pretty busy guy right now. Game time tonight at 7. Best of luck to you, not only with Pawtucket, but the rest of the season with Toledo.
Thank you very much. I'd just like to take a real quick second here and thank everybody in Findlay and you guys for, all the support. It really helps going out each night knowing that there's a lot of people listening and they care about what I'm doing, and that really makes it nice. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim. Jim Givens joining us live from Pawtucket over the phone. Of course, they return home. The Hens will be back in Toledo on Thursday.